Good evening, everybody, and welcome to our Wholesome Wednesday again. We are still continuing with the book of Exodus. Please continue to engage and share insights on the videos that I've sent. I like your comments. I appreciate your feedback. Let's continue giving me feedback, sharing your comments, and so that I also can learn from you. So today we continue with the book of Exodus. Now the children of Israel, they are suffering. Today I want us to focus on times in our lives. Last week we spoke about the Pharaoh and knew that every time when we talk about Pharaoh, we are always thinking about the other person, right? We have this idea, right, of being the victim always. How about if we are the ones who are the perpetrators and we are the ones who are doing something wrong to other people, right? So today I want us to talk about times in our lives where we have to suffer. The children of Israel, they've been told that your time has come. God is going to deliver you. He has seen the suffering. He has heard the crying of his people, and he has come to deliver them. And we are all excited. We're about to go. We're about to leave. Things are shaping up for us. And they are not necessarily in this position because they just decided to be like this. They just decided that this is time for us to go. No, God himself has come to them and said, this is time to go. Now, he has said that I've seen your suffering. I've heard your crying. So you want to believe that in the solution, there is never be a time of suffering again because he has heard the crying. He has seen the suffering. So if he has heard and he has seen, he has come to be the solution. But guess what? The children of Israel are up for another struggle. Pharaoh hardens his heart and they have to suffer. There are times in our lives where before um, the sun rises, we go through a lot of trouble. We get so stranded. I want to talk about times where we haven't done anything wrong, but things are just going wrong. We have tried everything in our strength, but things are just going wrong. There is something about purification. God has seen that the children of Israel have to go through this whilst Pharaoh is hardening his heart. It is working to the advantage of the children of Israel, right? Fine, this at this time they're not understanding that it is working to their advantage because they have to be refined for the wilderness. They have to be prepared for the wilderness that is ahead of them. But at this time they're not understanding it. So Pharaoh hardening his heart, he's putting them at a advantage because they have to face these hardships here before they leave. So that when they think, they might later think of garlics, but when they think of the suffering that was there, the plagues that they had to go through, and then it gives them this, it pushes them to want to go to this land of Canaan. Now, the children of Israel have been told that they are going to go, and then these plagues come, and they are in so much pain, and they're asking Moses, but why did you come from wherever you're coming from to come and tell us about this God that is going to deliver us? Yet we are suffering this much. You see, when you are being refined, you are not the one who's controlling the rules of the jungle. No, 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 no. You are just taking orders. So they don't know what is going to happen tomorrow, whether tomorrow is going to go, what is going to happen, is Pharaoh going to change, what they don't know. You don't control what is coming your way. You just receive. And what destroys most of us is that when these things happen, we become unsettled, right? We are humans. We are people of certainty. We struggle with the idea of faith because we want certainty. We want things that we're sure of, right? Tomorrow, this is what's going to happen. We're going to wake up in the morning and then we're going to do this, then we're going to do this. But when it's happening like the way it was happening to the children of Israel, where they had no control of how tomorrow is going to look like, and you have no idea when it's going to end. And when you have pain for a stretched period of time, it feels like it's forever. It feels like it's never going to end. Just like the children of Israel, you get distressed. But I want to tell you that sometimes that's how God works. We end up saying, all things work together for good for those who know the Lord. To the children of Israel, if I had read that verse to them at that particular time, they were never going to understand me because it was painful to be there. But sometimes that's all that we have to hold on to, that all things work together for good. We might not understand, we might not know when it's going to end, but we know that the one who has promised that he is going to do things for us, he is going to take care of us, will definitely take care of us. Of course, in his own ways, using his own rule book, using his own methods that we might not have control over. So I'm here to talk about a God this evening that he takes his time in finding solutions for us. And sometimes the solutions that we might think are not the right ones for us because there is a bit of suffering are the best for what he is preparing for us ahead of us. Sometimes we might think we are suffering and it's not coming to an end, yet it's preparing us for the path that God has prepared for us. The children of Israel, later on when they're in the wilderness, they are able to face a lot of challenges. Why? Because they've gone through this painful moment and they have been trained and they've been prepared, they've been refined in the furnace to continue pushing regardless of the hardships around them. Later on, they are given a lot of things along the way that we're going to talk about. And then we will understand why they had to go through what they were going through. But at that particular time, it was hard. So I do not know what you might be going through. I do not know what your life might look like. But perhaps, just like the children of Israel, it is to your advantage that you are going through what you are going through. Before you know it, you'll be able to see the reason of why you're going through what you're going through. Yes, we know that some answers we will never get them from here, but some of them we'll get them from here and we will understand them as we are going along. So let us persevere, knowing that the one who has come and who has told us that he is going to deliver us is definitely going to deliver us, regardless of our situations. Let us know that God is on our side, regardless of what we're going through.